If planning your business has started to feel heavier instead of helpful, you're probably not imagining it. A lot of smart, capable women reach the stage and quietly think, I've planned before, so why does it still feel hard? You sit down to map things out, and instead of clarity, you just feel brain fog and tired. Not because you don't know what you're doing, but because the way planning is usually taught doesn't match your life anymore. And today, I want to help you understand why planning starts to break down for midlife business owners and how to shift it so it actually supports your revenue and your life instead of draining your energy. No hustle, no complicated systems, just a better way to think about planning. So earlier in your career or business life, planning was often about pushing forward, bigger goals, more output, longer days. And for a while, that may have worked. But midlife changes that equation. Your energy is more valuable now. Your attention is also more fragmented. You're holding more responsibilities, even if they're quieter than before. And you probably learned that pushing through has a cost. So when planning still assumes unlimited energy and perfect weeks, something inside you resists. And that resistance isn't laziness or lack of discipline. It's wisdom. And one belief I see a lot of women holding is this: if planning hasn't worked for me before, it's probably not going to work now. But what usually is true is something different. The planning didn't fail because you failed. It failed because it was built for a version of you that no longer exists. Maybe never did. And at this stage, planning has to start with who you are now, not who you used to be or who you think you should be. Your energy patterns matter. Your health matters. Your tolerance for chaos matters. So when planning ignores your identity, decisions feel heavier than they need to. You second guess yourself. You hesitate. You avoid planning altogether because it feels like pressure instead of support. But good planning fits your life. It doesn't ask you to override it. And a lot of women think decision fatigue is a mindset issue, but it usually isn't. Instead, it's a systems issue. So if you're redeciding every week what to focus on, what matters most, or what can wait, your brain is doing work a system should be doing for you. And planning that work reduces decisions. It doesn't add more. When decisions are lighter, consistency becomes possible without force. And that's where your revenue will really grow. Because revenue doesn't come from big bursts of effort. Instead, it comes from actions that you can repeat, even during lower energy weeks. That repeatability only happens when planning is realistic. So when your systems match your capacity, progress feels steadier, quieter, more reliable. And that's when planning becomes a revenue strategy instead of a theoretical exercise. This is also where AI can be genuinely helpful without being flashy or overwhelming. And I don't think of AI as a replacement for thinking. I think of it as a thinking partner, especially for midlife business owners who are already carrying a lot mentally. So let me show you one prompt I have been using this year for my planning that has saved me an incredible amount of energy and over capacity planning. And I call it Map Your Real Capacity. So here's the prompt. Now you can pause and copy this if you want. I've got the full prompt in the description below as well. Now I love the Plan Your Capacity prompt. And you can use this in any ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude, whatever you feel comfortable using it in. I'm using it in a paid version, but you can also use it in a free version. And the prompt is, you're an expert in strategic business planning and capacity mapping for entrepreneurs. Review my year and identify realistic capacity patterns based on personal commitments, holiday business commitments, and months that feel heavy or light. And this is where you'll put your inputs, you'll paste your details here. So you can just take out this, paste what worked well in the past and what hasn't, paste what you know about next year, and what I am going to leave in here is use what you know about me. So I'm going to do this. So since I have used this ChatGPT, I'm going to say, based on what you know about me, what has worked well and what has not, where I may have blind spots and either waste my time or energy or use my calendar to keep me from reaching my goals. Deliver a month-by-month light, medium, or heavy capacity map and identify 3 to 7 capacity conflicts. Provide 3 to 5 practical capacity rules for planning and start with a concise summary. Then analyze key capacity patterns, emotional and time constraints, and any risks and unrealistic assumptions. Include a structured output with a month-by-month map, capacity conflicts, and capacity guidelines, along with the reasoning behind each recommendation. Call out things to watch for, like overlapping creation and launch periods, heavy emotional seasons, or assuming unlimited capacity. And only ask clarifying questions if they're truly essential, and use clear and grounded, not hyped language. And then I have a document that I've been working on with my planning, so I added that here as well. And now I'm going to run it. So this gives me exactly what I'm looking for so I can plan the rest of my year. Now here's why this works. Most of us plan in our heads, and we tend to overestimate what we can handle, especially across a full year. So this prompt does the heavy lifting of seeing patterns you can't easily see on your own. It's going to show you which months are realistically light, medium, or heavy. It flags where you're stacking too much. And it helps you create simple rules like not launching during heavy months or not stacking creation and promotion. You don't need to be good at AI to use this. You just need to be honest about what you put into it. So the output becomes a thinking mirror, not a command. But here's the bigger lesson. Planning isn't about control. It's about support. So when planning reflects your real capacity, decisions get easier, systems get simpler, and revenue becomes steadier. Not because you're doing more, but because you're leaking less energy. AI is not going to replace your judgment, but it can support it. So if planning has felt heavy, the next step isn't to try harder and to plan bigger. It's to ask one calmer question. What actually fits my life right now? So sit with that, because clarity usually comes from alignment, not effort. And you're not behind for needing planning to work differently now. If you want to get 4 other prompts to help you plan differently, even smarter than ever before, click the link in the description below, and you'll get the full prompt that we used today, plus the 4 additional ones.